Well, YouTubers, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good out there. This is a 1997 Land Rover, and I'm having a little bit of overheating issues. What I've got to replace this clutch fan, which operates the fan that blows the cool air through the engine and across the radiator here. People often forget to check these things out, and you can see here this engine is warm, and I should not be able to just sit here and just spin this like this. This should have some resistance on it, so I know this clutch fan is bad, and I've already ordered a new one, and I'm going to stick this on. But before we get to that, a lot of guys have problems getting this fan off here. I'm going to show you how to get this nut off and also get this off without renting the big tool that you got to have. And if you have to go out and buy this tool to take this nut off, to break this loose from this pulley, it's about $80 to buy the tool. You can probably rent it, but more than likely they're not going to have the one you want for a Land Rover. So I'm going to show you how to take this fan off and break this nut loose in a jiffy. For video purposes, I've gone ahead and taken off this shroud to get it out of the way because I do not want to break that. And the tools we'll need is a hammer, a pair of vice grips, a big old thumb wrench. If the bigger the better. Make sure it opens up at least 1.5 inches wide, and just a tire tool here where we can kind of pry on that water pump a little bit, gently pry on it to keep it from turning. First thing we'll do here is take our vice grips and kind of grip this belt here. I think you can kind of see that there, and lock that down like that. That'll keep this belt and pulley from turning too much. Then next thing you want to do is take your thumb wrench and get it right on that nut down there, and usually you can get it on there pretty good. You can feel that it's on there right there. And next thing we'll do is take our tire iron. Now I know I'll probably get a little bit of heat from this, but you can still do this without doing any damage. Just take your tire iron and kind of gently pull back on that pulley a little bit. That is your water pump there. Now you don't want to pull back on it too much, it will break, but these are a lot tougher than you think. And the next thing we'll do, we'll just simply grab our hammer and we'll start tapping. Now on this one, this is a counterclockwise. You got to turn it this way to take it off. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the hammer and tap this that way by putting a little pressure on this tire iron, and also with the vice grips right there, that'll also help that pulley keep from moving, and we should be able to break this loose. So let me set the camera up on a tripod and we'll take this off. Okay, and here we go. So I'm going to take my hand here and put a little bit of pressure on this tire iron. Not a whole lot, just enough to help the pulley from keep moving. We'll take our hammer and we'll start hitting here like this, and we'll try to do this with one hand. Just tap it, and it eventually will come loose just like that. And now we can take our tire iron out and simply spin this off and try to catch it. Same way with Ford Expeditions, you can do the same thing pretty much. Although in the Fords and the Expeditions there's not a lot of room here, you probably won't be able to do the vice grip. And off it is. And there it is, and all we have to do is go ahead and put our new one on. Here it is. I picked this up on eBay for about $24, free shipping. A very good deal. On some of these clutch fans, there's actually a place here where you can pop this spring out and turn it a little bit to adjust it. But this one is pretty much gone. Matter of fact, you can see some oil has been leaking on it here. It is pretty much done. There are discs inside this thing, and the fluid is pretty much toast, and I can turn this really easy. With the new one here, it's really hard to turn. So this is the one we're going to be sticking on, but I wanted to make this video and show you this is one way you can get this fan off without going through too much trouble. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, I'll see you then.